Hello, dear heart. Right now, the world may feel loud, fast, and full of pressure. Inside, there may be a wish for ease, a wish to release heaviness and touch a quiet center. That center is here. It has never left. It does not judge. It waits with open arms. Today is about one simple, loving practice that helps the whole being shift. Not a big push, not a fight, a gentle turning toward peace and clarity that the body can feel. Small steps are more than enough. A small step opens a new path. Begin by letting the breath soften. Inhale slowly through the nose. Let the exhale be a bit longer than the inhale. Shoulders soften, jaw loosens, tongue rests. The belly moves like a slow wave. If it feels right, place a hand over the heart and one over the belly. Feel warmth under the palms. Inside, say softly, I am safe to grow. Stay with those words for 3 slow breaths. Safety is not a demand. Safety is a welcome. Each breath tells every cell it is okay to soften. Let the mind choose one feeling for today, one word only: peace, clarity, relief, flow, joy, ease. Choose the word that calls kindly. Whisper it inside. Today I choose peace, or today I choose ease. Keep it simple. This is not about forcing a mood. It is about pointing attention like a friendly light toward what heals. The body responds to that light. Shoulders uncoil a little. The chest lifts a little. The face softens a little. A little is plenty. Give the body a kind check-in. Forehead, loosen the space between the eyes. Eyes, rest behind the lids as if sitting in a soft chair. Cheeks, slacken. Mouth, lips part slightly. Neck, longer on the back of the neck. Shoulders, down and wide. Chest, open but not stiff. Belly, soft, friendly. Hips and legs, supported by the chair or the ground. Release just 5% of any tightness. Only 5%. That is doable. That is kind. Feel the difference that small release makes. Inside, speak a few loving lines that fit the moment. I allow ease now. I am open to gentle change. My breath is a safe place. Speak them slowly, like pouring warm tea. Words spoken with kindness reshape the inner room. The room becomes bright and calm. In this bright, calm place, change begins to happen on its own. This is not about fixing a broken thing. This is about discovering what was whole under the noise. Set a gentle intention. An intention is a friend who walks beside each step. Let it sound like this: today I choose peace in my body. Or, today I choose clarity in my mind. Or, today I choose relief in my chest. Tie the intention to the breath. On the inhale, receive the word. On the exhale, share it with every cell. Inhale, peace. Exhale, peace. Inhale, clarity. Exhale, clarity. The breath carries the intention, and the body understands. Take a moment to meet the self with kindness. Place one hand over the heart again. Feel the steady rhythm. Let the other hand rest on the belly and feel the gentle rise and fall. If thoughts rush in, let them pass like birds across a wide sky. The sky does not chase birds. The sky stays open. Say inside, I am learning to support myself. Say it again. I am learning to support myself. Learning is allowed to be slow. Learning is allowed to be soft. If a journal is near, let 2 lines land on the page. What do I want to feel now? And what tiny step supports this feeling? Keep the answer simple. For peace, perhaps drink water, stretch the neck, or clear a small corner of a table. For clarity, perhaps write 3 next steps without pressure to do them all. For relief, perhaps step outside for 1 minute of fresh air. Small acts, born from a kind intention, change the music inside the body. Now, create a gentle anchor that can be used later today. Touch thumb and forefinger together and breathe the chosen word: peace, clarity, relief, flow. This simple gesture will become a doorway the mind and body will learn to recognize. Teach it by pairing it with the breath now. Touch, inhale peace. Release, exhale peace. Touch, inhale clarity. Release, exhale clarity. With each pair, there is a soft learning. The anchor becomes a friend that can be called at any time. Close this opening part with a few soft lines, as if tucking a warm blanket around the heart. I am safe to grow. I allow ease now. Peace begins in me. Let the lines land slowly. The body knows the meaning beneath the words. It hears the tone of care. It responds with a gentle yes. This is the beginning, and the beginning is already good. Thoughts are pictures and words. Emotions are the wind that these pictures and words create in the body. When the inner picture is stormy, the body tightens. When the inner picture is gentle, the body loosens. This is the simple bridge between mind and body. Each picture has a tone. Each tone has a feeling. The body hears that tone and plays it through breath, muscles, and heartbeat. When the picture softens, the body softens too. Think of the inner world as a garden. Thoughts are seeds. Attention is water. Feeling is sunlight. The body is the soil that holds everything and helps it grow. Seeds of fear grow into tightness. Seeds of peace grow into steady breath. Seeds of kindness grow into soft shoulders and clear eyes. Planting happens with every thought that is repeated, with every picture held a few breaths longer. This is good news because new seeds can be planted at any time. A very clear inner picture can nudge the body right away. The breath lengthens, hands feel warmer, the chest feels less heavy, the stomach calms. These changes are small but real. This is not a trick. It is how the inner and outer speak to each other. A picture of safety tells the nervous system to ease. A picture of support tells the muscles they do not need to brace. A picture of success tells posture to rise. The body listens and reflects. Emotions are not enemies. Emotions are messages. A message of fear says, care is needed. A message of sadness says, something dear wants attention. A message of anger says, a boundary needs respect. When emotions are met with warmth, they soften. When they are met with a calm inner picture, they have a place to rest. A calm picture is like a quiet bench in a park. The emotion sits there and breathes, and the whole being steadies. It helps to keep things simple. Choose one word for the day. Choose one picture that holds that word. If the word is peace, the picture could be a still morning. If the word is clarity, the picture could be a clean blank page. If the word is relief, the picture could be a warm bath. The exact picture does not matter. What matters is that the picture carries the feeling the heart is calling for. Let the breath and the picture meet and become one. As the picture forms, add gentle language that matches it. My inner picture is kind. My breath follows ease. I soften a little more. I can choose a kinder picture now. These are not empty lines. Spoken with care, they shift muscle tone, breath pace, and focus. When the body eases, helpful choices are easier. The mind does not have to wrestle so hard. A softer way appears, and small steps begin to happen without strain. This is why the practice taught today can create a change right away. It reaches the body through feeling and picture, not only through thought. Thought is useful. Feeling and picture make the message easier to receive. The whole being learns a new pattern: calm picture, steady breath, kind words, small action. Each part supports the others. Over time, the habit of softening becomes natural. Today gives a bright start. If the inner picture feels fuzzy, that is fine. Clarity grows with gentle practice. Some minds work more with words, some work more with sounds, some work more with body sense. All are welcome. A person can feel the warmth of peace in the chest without seeing anything. A person can hear the quiet tone of relief without a picture. A person can sense the ease of clarity in the shoulders. Choose the path that feels kind and simple. The body will learn the message either way. Affirmations help to anchor the bridge between mind and body. Use simple lines that are easy to repeat through the day. My inner picture soothes my body. I allow a calm picture to guide my breath. Ease is growing in me now. Say them slowly. Keep them short. Pair them with the breath. Pair them with the anchor gesture. With each pairing, the connection grows stronger. The body begins to expect ease, and ease comes more often. Now let the single method for today be shared. Think of a clear, gentle window within. The window is bright and kind. On the other side of this window is a scene where the chosen feeling is already real. Peace is already here in that place. Clarity is already here. Relief is already here. This window is called the golden window because the light that shines through it feels warm and supportive. It is a doorway into the state the heart wants now. Begin by saying the one word chosen for today. Let it be spoken inside with care. Peace, clarity, relief, flow, ease, joy. Let the breath be soft. Place the hand over the heart if that feels helpful. In front, picture the golden window. The frame is simple and warm. Light rests on the edges. The glass is clear. The light through the glass is friendly and safe. Notice the way the body responds to this picture. The chest may open, the face may soften, the belly may loosen. Through the golden window is the scene where the chosen feeling is lived right now. If the word is peace, the scene may show a quiet space with gentle air. If the word is clarity, the scene may show a clean table and a clear plan resting on it. If the word is relief, the scene may show a soft chair and slow, easy breath. Let the senses join in: colors, sounds, textures, temperature, posture. Let the body breathe what it sees. The breath is the bridge. Each inhale brings the feeling closer. Each exhale spreads it through the chest, belly, arms, and legs. Add a simple line that fits the feeling. For peace, peace fills me now. For clarity, clarity settles in me now. For relief, relief eases me now. Speak the line inward with the rhythm of the breath. No rush, no strain. The goal is not a perfect picture. The goal is a kind feeling that the body can hold. The body understands kindness. It follows kindness the way flowers follow sunlight. Now add the anchor gesture. Touch thumb and forefinger together very softly as the feeling grows. Keep the breath gentle. Keep the words simple. The gesture pairs with the state. In time, the gesture itself will call the state back. Teach the body by practicing this pairing for 3 slow breaths. Touch, inhale the feeling. Release, exhale the feeling. Touch, inhale. Release, exhale. Touch, inhale. Release, exhale. Let the shoulders drop a little more. Take a moment to let the scene brighten. Turn the inner attention toward one detail that makes the feeling feel very real. For peace, perhaps the warm light on the hands. For clarity, perhaps the smooth paper under the fingertips. For relief, perhaps the way the chest rises without effort. Stay with that one detail for 3 slow breaths. This gives the mind a clear, simple focus. The body follows that focus and deepens the state. Offer thanks to the scene for what it gave. Gratitude seals the practice. Gratitude tells the body, this is good and it belongs here. Let the golden window gently close, but keep the feeling in the chest. The anchor gesture is still there to help. The breath is still there to help. The words are still there to help. Take one more slow breath and let it go. The scene rests inside now. It can be called again at any time. To support daily life, decide on one tiny action that matches the new state. For peace, perhaps clear a small space. For clarity, perhaps write the first of 3 steps. For relief, perhaps drink water or step outside for a minute. The action is a way of telling the whole being, this feeling lives here. Feelings, breath, words, and action work together. Each part strengthens the others. Even 1 minute counts. 1 minute creates a doorway to many minutes. If doubt comes, meet it with kindness. Doubt often tries to protect. Say, "Thank you for trying to help. We are safe." Then return to the breath. Touch the anchor gesture. Say the simple line. Open the golden window for a single breath. Do less than the mind expects. Doing less is sometimes the wise path. Gentle practice, held often, grows strong roots. Force breaks. Kindness builds. If focus wanders, that is normal. The mind moves by nature. Each time attention returns, the practice grows. Let wandering be like a wave that rises and falls. The shore remains. The golden window remains. One breath returns the whole being to center. The heart knows the way back. The body knows the feel of ease. The pathway becomes more familiar, step by gentle step. Let a few core affirmations settle into the heart to close this section. Peace fills me now. Clarity settles in me now. Relief eases me now. My inner picture guides kind action. Speak them softly, like a friend. The golden window is always available. The breath is always available. The anchor gesture is always available. Each is a gift within reach. Each brings a shift that can be felt right away. Begin by choosing a calm corner that feels friendly to your senses. It does not need to be perfect or silent. A small adjustment helps more than a big overhaul. Place both feet on the ground or rest them in a way that feels steady. Let the spine rise with ease, like a soft line through the center of the body. Loosen the jaw, soften the tongue. Relax the shoulders as if they can spread wide and rest. If there is a cup of water nearby, take a small sip and feel the coolness move down the throat. This simple act tells the whole system, support is here. Turn down any loud notifications. The world can wait while care happens. A few minutes of full presence can reshape the tone of an entire day. Bring attention to the breath without forcing it. Inhale lightly through the nose. Let the exhale lengthen by 1 or 2 counts. A long exhale signals safety. As the breath slows, place 1 hand on the heart and 1 on the belly. Feel the rise and fall. This is the inner home. Speak a quiet line. I'm safe to soften. Say it on the exhale. Let the words drift through the chest like a warm current. With each breath, release 5% of tension from the forehead, the eyes, the mouth, the throat, the shoulders, the upper back, the belly, the hips. Only 5%. That small release opens a door. The body understands kindness better than pressure. Scan the senses with gentle curiosity. What is one sound that feels neutral or pleasant? What is one texture under the fingers that feels friendly, such as fabric or a notebook cover? What is one scent or breath of fresh air that says, this moment is good enough? Noticing one kind detail helps the nervous system shift from alert to steady. Let the eyes soften or close. If closing the eyes does not feel good, lower the gaze to a comfortable point and allow the edges of the room to blur. Comfort is medicine. Give the body a tiny stretch that matches how it feels. If the neck is tight, tilt the ear toward the shoulder and breathe slowly, then switch sides. If the shoulders feel heavy, roll them back in small circles. If the chest feels tight, interlace the fingers behind the head and lift the heart a touch, then release. If the hands feel cold, rub the palms together and cup them over the eyes for a few breaths. Each small movement tells the body, your needs matter. The body listens and opens when needs are met with care. Now, tend to the space. If something small feels messy, clear only a tiny area, perhaps the size of a book. Order in 1 square foot can calm the whole mind. If light is harsh, shift it so it's softer. If the seat is hard, add a cushion under the hips. If clothing pinches, loosen it. Creating a supportive setting is not a luxury, it is a part of healing. When the body senses support, it stops guarding and begins to learn. Bring in a journal or a simple sheet of paper and write a single line at the top. What feeling do I want to experience right now? Leave space for the answer, then add a second line beneath it. What tiny step will support this feeling? Keep each answer short and honest. If the feeling is peace, the tiny step may be 3 slow breaths. If the feeling is clarity, the tiny step may be to write 1 first step. If the feeling is relief, the tiny step may be to relax the jaw and shoulders. Honesty opens the door. Smallness makes the step possible. Set a loving intention for this time. Let it be simple and real. I choose peace in my body. I choose clarity in my mind. I choose relief in my chest. Intentions are like soft hands guiding the day. They are not rules, they are loving directions. Whisper the intention on the inhale and let it sink in on the exhale. Repeat this for 3 breaths. Feel the words land. Feel the body agree to be cared for. Create an anchor that will carry into the day. Lightly touch thumb and forefinger together and pair it with the chosen feeling word. Touch, inhale, ease. Release, exhale, ease. Touch, inhale, clarity. Release, exhale, clarity. Keep the gesture soft. Teach the body with a tender tone. The pairing of gesture and breath becomes a small doorway. The body loves doorways that are simple and kind. If the mind feels scattered, place 1 hand over the back of the head and the other over the forehead for a few breaths. This gesture can calm the thinking centers and the deeper safety centers at once. Speak a gentle line, I am supported from within. If emotions rise, meet them with a caring voice. You are allowed to be here. When feelings are allowed, they soften on their own. There is no need to push anything away. Let a few short affirmations join the breath. It is safe to release a little. My breath brings calm to my body. I welcome ease into this room. Keep them slow and spaced out. Let the vibrational quality of the words settle into the chest and belly. Words are carriers. They bring qualities into the body. Choose words that feel like kind medicine and give them time to work. When ready, sit very still for 3 gentle breaths and feel the support under the body. The chair, the cushion, the floor, the support is real. Let that support spread through the legs and up the spine. This is a steady base for the practice to come. The space has been prepared. The body has been invited. The heart has been welcomed. The whole being is ready to learn a simple, loving way to shift now. Start by choosing 1 feeling word for this practice. For today, select the word that calls softly from within: peace, clarity, relief, flow, joy, ease. Say the word inside and let it echo through the chest. Let the breath carry it in and out. The entire practice will revolve around this word so that the body can learn it well. Bring attention to a warm, friendly window within. This window opens to a place where the chosen feeling is already true. The picture does not need to be sharp, it only needs to be kind and steady. If pictures are not natural, use other senses, sounds, touch, temperature, posture, the slow rhythm of breath. Each sense can carry the feeling. Focus on what comes easiest. Now move through the practice in a gentle sequence. First, breathe in for a soft count of 4 and breathe out for a count of 6. Continue this rhythm for 3 cycles. Second, say the chosen feeling word inside and place one hand on the heart. Third, notice the presence of the inner window. It has a quiet glow and invites safety. Fourth, let the body find the posture that matches the feeling. For peace, the shoulders may settle down and wide. For clarity, the spine may rise tall and steady. For relief, the belly may soften and the face may loosen. Fifth, bring one sensory detail to life. Texture under the fingertips, warmth across the chest, the gentle flow of breath at the tip of the nose. Sixth, add a simple line that pairs with the feeling, peace is here. Clarity settles, relief washes through. Seventh, pair the line and the feeling with the anchor gesture, thumb and forefinger touch. Eighth, hold the feeling for 3 long breaths, and with each exhale, let it spread through the arms, the ribs, the belly, the legs. Ninth, rest in silence for 1 breath and notice what has changed, even if the change is small. 10th, release the gesture and keep the feeling resting in the chest. Allow the inner window to brighten for a few moments. Let the feeling word pulse with the breath. If the mind wanders, return to a single detail, the warmth of the hand on the heart, the softness at the corners of the eyes, the steady contact of the feet with the ground. Attention is like sunlight for a plant. A steady ray helps the state grow strong. If seeing an inner picture is hard, switch to a gentle narration in the present tense. I breathe peace in, I breathe peace out. Clarity sits in my mind like a clear pool. Relief flows through my chest with each exhale. Speak as if the feeling is already here because the body learns through present cues. The nervous system responds to the now. To deepen the state, add a simple counting breath. Inhale for 4, hold softly for 2, exhale for 6, rest for 2. Repeat 3 times while touching the anchor gesture. On each exhale, quietly say the feeling word. If there is any strain, shorten the counts. Comfort is the guide. This is not a test, it is a tender practice. Ease is the teacher. Seal the practice with gratitude, a quiet thank you to the body for showing up, a quiet thank you to the breath for its steady help, a quiet thank you to the feeling for arriving, even in a small way. Gratitude locks in the learning. The body remembers what is paired with gratitude. Take a sip of water, or rub the palms together, or place both hands on the heart for 1 breath. Let the state settle like warm light in the chest. Choose one tiny action that matches this state. For peace, clear a small space on a table. For clarity, write the first step of a task. For relief, take a short walk down a hallway or to a door and back. The action tells the mind. This feeling is not only an inner moment, it shapes choices. When feeling and action link, change becomes stable. Repeat this gentle sequence again later today for only 1 minute. Touch the anchor gesture, breathe once, say the feeling word once, and let the inner window glow for 1 breath. Short, consistent refreshers build a strong pathway. Over days, the pathway becomes easy to find, like a familiar walkway to a garden. Steady practice wins by being kind, brief, and often. If resistance arises, welcome it like a visitor who needs comfort. Resistance is not an enemy. It is a part of the self that learned to protect when life felt hard. When it shows up, it often says, "This won't work," or "There is no time," or "This is silly." Thank it for trying to keep things safe. Protection is a sign of care. Then let a new message join the space. We are safe to try a small step. Say it softly. The goal is not to defeat resistance, but to befriend it so it can relax. Begin with a kind truth. A kind truth is a thought that is both caring and believable. When the mind cannot accept everything is wonderful, it may accept, I can soften my shoulders a little. When the mind cannot accept all is perfect, it may accept this breath is a little calmer. Kind truths bridge the gap between old habits and new states. Write one kind truth in the journal now. Keep it short, keep it true. Meet doubt with the body, not just with words. Place a palm over the heart and another over the low belly and hum softly on the exhale for 3 breaths. The hum vibrates the chest and throat and can soothe the system. If humming is not possible, whisper the feeling word on the exhale. The soft sound turns attention inward and steadies it. Release 5% of tension again. Small releases add up. When restlessness rises, use a gentle grounding sequence. Name 5 things that can be seen, 4 things that can be felt, 3 neutral sounds, 2 scents or tastes, and 1 kind thought about the body. Move through it slowly. This brings the mind back to the present and reminds the whole being that safety is here. After grounding, touch the anchor gesture once and breathe out longer than you breathe in. Let the state return at its own pace. If numbness appears, do not force feeling. Numbness can be a wise pause. Offer simple physical care. Warm the hands, drink water, press the feet into the ground and sense the strength in the legs. Walk for 1 minute, then return and try one tiny piece of the practice, perhaps only the long exhale, or only the gentle line, or only the hand over the heart. Numbness often melts when it is not judged. If strong emotion arrives, treat it like a wave. Waves move through and do not last forever. Place a hand where the feeling sits, throat, chest, stomach, and give it warmth. Say, you are safe with me. Slow the breath, lengthen the exhale, keep the shoulders heavy and soft. If tears come, they are a release. If anger rises, let the breath do the work while the body stays anchored. Emotions settle when they are witnessed with care. Release all or nothing thinking. The mind may say, if I cannot do 20 minutes, it is not worth it. Replace this with 1 minute of kindness matters. The nervous system learns through repetition, not through force or length alone. 1 minute, many times, builds a strong pattern. Each short practice is a vote for well-being. Votes add up. When a harsh inner voice speaks, offer a new voice with softness. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. I'm choosing a kinder way. Speak it once and return to the breath. Pair the anchor gesture with this line when needed. Over time, the old voice quiets because it sees there is another way to be safe, through gentleness, not through pressure. Create a small rescue kit for tough moments. 3 elements are enough. 1 affirmation, 1 sensation cue, and 1 action. For example, ease is allowed now, rubbing the thumb across the opposite palm and stepping outside for 1 fresh breath. Keep the kit simple and ready. When stress rises, use the kit, then return to the golden window for 1 breath. The loop is small and strong. End resistance work with a soft reframe. I can start where I am with what I have for 1 minute. Let that line move through the body. Feel how it opens the chest and loosens the jaw. Then speak a final pair of gentle truths. I am teachable. My body knows how to learn. These truths invite patience. Patience lets progress take root. Bring everything together for a moment. The prepared space, the supportive posture, the anchor gesture, the chosen feeling word, the steady breath, the kind truths that meet resistance. Sit with these pieces like stones in a small circle. Each stone plays a part. Each part supports the others. When one feels weak, the others help hold the shape. This is how the practice grows, interwoven, friendly, steady. Let a closing line settle into the heart to carry forward. I allow ease to lead me, one breath at a time. Say it slowly, pair it with a long exhale. Touch the anchor gesture once. Notice any small change in the body, perhaps warm hands, softer shoulders, a calmer chest. These are signs that the path is working. Keep them close. They are faithful guides. Let this practice serve real life. Begin with the body and energy. Use the golden window to support ease in the nervous system and steady fuel for the day. Choose the word that suits the moment: peace, clarity, relief, flow, and let it meet a small physical step. For steady energy, bring attention to breath and posture before any task. Shoulders down and wide, belly soft, jaw unclenched. Take 3 long exhales. Touch the anchor gesture once. Whisper, energy rises gently. Now pick one small supportive action. Drink water, stretch the calves against a wall, or take 10 slow steps. Pair that action with the feeling word so the body links care with calm. When the body is hydrated and the breath is smooth, attention clears. The inner picture of ease is how the body learns to rest and then renew. For daily tasks and projects, use this method to ease pressure and invite progress. Open the golden window and see a simple moment of completion. A clean list with one item checked, a tidy corner of a desk, a calm breath after a first step. Pair it with the anchor gesture and a short line: I take one clear step. Then break the task into the smallest move that still counts. Set a 3 to 5 minute timer. Work only until the timer ends. End with one breath and gratitude for the effort. The brain learns to equate work with calm and wins, not with dread. Over time, the first step becomes automatic because the inner picture and tiny action pull attention forward. For money and practical support, let the feeling lead. Choose a word like steady or open. Open the golden window and allow a scene of order and flow, numbers easy to read, one thoughtful decision, a sense of sufficiency in the body. Touch the anchor gesture and say, I welcome wise choices. Then take one grounded step that matches the state. Log a single expense without judgment. Send one message, clean one wallet pocket, or set a small savings rule. Avoid rushing into a big jump. Small, repeated acts shape a new pattern. The nervous system learns that support grows from clarity and kindness, not fear. For relationships and communication, the goal is inner steadiness first. Choose the word calm, kind, or clear. Open the golden window and sense a conversation where the voice is even and the chest is soft. Pair with the anchor gesture and a line such as, I speak from ease. Before any exchange, put a hand on the heart for 2 breaths. Feel the feet steady on the ground. Speak with the exhale slower than the inhale. If tension rises, pause, press thumb and forefinger together, and take one breath. The body reads this signal as safety. Words become simpler, tone softens, and understanding grows. For emotional balance, this practice offers a safe home. When emotions swell, open the golden window only a little and let the scene be very gentle. A quiet bench in the inner room, soft light, slow breath. Touch the anchor gesture and bring a hand to the place where the feeling sits in the body, throat, chest, belly. Say, you are allowed to be here. Stay for 3 breaths, then ask the feeling what it needs now: space, warmth, movement, or words. Offer one small thing that is possible right away. Emotional waves often settle when they are heard and held without pressure to change too fast. For creativity and purpose, choose the word play, flow, or curious. Open the golden window and notice an easy start. a first line on a page, a simple sketch, a humming mind that enjoys the process. Touch the anchor gesture and say, I begin where I am. Work in small bursts. Stop while still feeling a little inspired and thank the moment. This trains the mind to return with ease. Creativity blooms in safe soil. The method supplies safety by linking a calm state to the act of beginning. Now, design a simple plan that keeps the pathway bright. In the morning, give 2 to 4 minutes to set the tone. Before reaching for anything, sit up softly. Place one hand over the heart and one over the belly. Breathe in for 4 and out for 6, twice. Choose the day's feeling word and open the golden window. Touch the anchor gesture and say one line that fits. Peace guides me, or clarity leads. Seal it by choosing one tiny supportive step to do before lunch. This morning anchor tells the whole being which music to play through the day. Midday, add a quick reset. 60 to 90 seconds can shift the course of many hours. Pause between tasks. Feel the feet. Exhale longer than you inhale. Touch the anchor gesture. Repeat the day's line once. If possible, step to a door or window and let the eyes rest on the horizon for one breath. If indoors without a view, place the palm over the heart and feel the warmth. This micro pause tells the system to reset cortisol and choose steadier focus. In the evening, close the loop with gratitude and gentle reflection. Sit comfortably and take 3 slow breaths with the hand over the heart. Ask, where did I feel my chosen state today? Let small moments count. A calmer reply, a softer shoulder, a sip of water before a decision. Write one line in a journal. Today, I felt peace when, or today, clarity appeared when. This tracking helps the mind notice wins and grow them. Add one kind intention for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will start with 2 breaths before I check the phone. End with the anchor gesture and a soft line. I am proud of small steps. Blend in mirror work as a daily kindness. Stand or sit where the eyes can meet their own gaze. Keep it light. 1 minute is enough. Speak one truthful, gentle sentence. I am learning to support you. If that feels too strong, soften it. I am trying, and that matters. Let the face stay soft. If tears come, they are welcome. If numbness is present, keep the gaze kind and short. This small ritual slowly rewrites old messages and builds a friendlier bond with the self. Track progress in a simple way. Use 3 signs: body, mood, action. Body, note a physical shift, warmer hands, softer jaw, slower breath. Mood, note one lighter feeling, calmer, steadier, more open. Action, note one supportive step taken. Do not measure by perfection or by big leaps. Measure by kindness repeated. This is how roots grow. Once a week, choose a longer session, 10 to 15 minutes, to deepen the pathway. Move through the full sequence. Prepare the space. Choose the feeling word. Open the golden window. Engage one sense. Add the line. Pair the anchor gesture. Breathe slowly and sit in silence for a few breaths. Close with gratitude and a single practical step. This weekly practice strengthens the habit so that the quick resets work even better. There will be days when the practice feels far away. That is normal. On those days, do the smallest piece, one long exhale while touching the anchor gesture. Say the feeling word once. Call it a win. Consistency is the magic. The body learns through repeated kindness much faster than through rare extremes. Questions and hurdles are part of learning. If pictures do not come easily, let language and sensation lead. Keep the feeling word in the present tense. Ease fills me now. Or use texture. Rub fingers together and sense the ridges. Let that become the cue. Or use temperature. A warm cup, a cool sip. The body understands these signals and carries the mind with it. For some, a sound works better. A soft hum on the exhale settles the chest and throat and becomes the anchor. If the mind wanders, greet it like a friendly puppy that has stepped off the path. Gently bring it back without scolding. Choose a single detail to hold: the warmth of the palm on the heart, the contact of the feet with the ground, or the count of the exhale. One detail is enough. Each return strengthens attention. You are training the nervous system to choose steadiness. If time feels tight, make the practice lighter. One breath with a longer exhale and the anchor gesture. One kind line spoken at the sink or while standing at a door. 2 minutes before bed. Spread tiny practices through the day. It is better to do a little often than a lot once in a while. Small, steady inputs reset the baseline. If strong emotions appear, add containment. Place one hand on the heart and one over the belly. Press the feet into the floor, lengthen the exhale. Say, "This feeling is safe to move through." If needed, move the body for 60 seconds. Walk in place, shake the hands softly, stretch the arms wide, and then hug the chest. Movement helps emotion pass through the body instead of getting stuck. Return to the golden window only when the wave softens. If sleep is unsettled, use a night version of the method. While in bed, place both hands on the belly and breathe low and slow. Say, "Rest grows in me now." Picture a quiet inner room with soft, steady breath. Touch the anchor gesture gently by pressing thumb to forefinger under the sheet and lengthen the exhale. If the mind loops, move attention to the rhythm of breath in the lower belly. Let the line, "I am allowed to rest," repeat in time with the breath until drowsiness arrives. If motivation drops, use the 1-inch rule. What is the smallest action that honors the chosen state? If peace is the word, the inch may be 3 breaths. If clarity is the word, the inch may be a single sentence on paper. If relief is the word, the inch may be loosening the jaw. Do the inch. Praise the inch. The system learns to expect progress again. If progress feels slow, change the way results are counted. Do not look only for big external shifts. Look for micro signs. The first sigh that comes faster, the shoulders softening sooner, the voice calmer in one exchange, the body reaching for water before a choice. These are early flowers. Water them with attention and gratitude. They grow into stronger habits. If overthinking crowds the mind, move attention into the senses. Name one color in the room. Place a fingertip on the wrist and feel the pulse. Take one sip of water and notice the temperature. Then return to a single line. I choose a kinder picture. Open the golden window for one breath. Close it with thanks. Simplicity outgrows complexity over time. Let the heart receive a final weaving of everything learned, a clear inner picture, a word that carries the state, a breath that lengthens the exhale, a kind line that the body believes, an anchor gesture that recalls the state in any place at any hour, a small action that proves the feeling can shape the day. These tools are simple on purpose. Simple is strong. Simple is repeatable. Simple is gentle enough to use when life feels heavy. The verdict is this: change can be soft and still be real. Results begin in the body right now with a calmer breath, a kinder picture, a gentler voice inside. The golden window helps attention rest on what heals. The anchor gesture teaches the nervous system a reliable path home. Small actions turn inner ease into outer steps. Each gentle practice is a vote for a new pattern. Votes add up. The direction of life shifts. Today, choose one word and carry it with care. Open the golden window for a minute in the morning, a minute in the middle of the day, a minute in the evening. Pair the feeling with one small act each time. Let the body learn that calm is safe, that clarity is useful, that relief is allowed. Over days and weeks, the baseline changes. The heart becomes steadier. Choices become lighter. The face softens. The breath leads. Close with a warm blessing to the whole being. I allow ease to guide me. I act from calm clarity. I welcome good results with grace. Speak each line with the exhale. Touch the anchor gesture once more. Place a hand over the heart and pause. The path is open. The tools are simple. The next small step is ready. A short set of closing lines to carry into the day. If it helps to say them aloud, I am safe to grow. My inner picture guides my body toward ease. I move in the direction of peace. I take one clear, kind step now. Go gently. Small steps bless the path.